So yeah, you're here shooting a TV commercial about your...
Forever Smile.
There you go. All right. Why don't we just start out and tell me, like, what was your history with your teeth? Tell me about that.
I had a bad history because I had veneers put in going back like 15 years ago. And unfortunately, they shave your teeth down to like little shark teeth. And then it got infected. So naturally, I went there. They all rotted out. And then I went to the doctor, Dr. Herin, on my first, what do you call it?
First love.
No.
Your latest love.
So my crush,
Keep talking, sorry.
she convinced me, to look into it and this and that. So I did, and now I got my Forever Smile.
Right. So you had 15 years ago, you got veneers.
Yeah.
Just to fix your smile.
Just to fix my smile, because my teeth were fine.
Your teeth were fine.
Yeah, they were fine. And I had a denture. They had to put a denture in for like a couple months. And that was like horrible. I mean, I couldn't even eat a potato chip. And
so wait, you went to a dentist and they took out your teeth.
Yeah.
I just want to stop for a minute and remind you that nobody's going to hear my questions.
Okay.
Just your answers.
Oh, okay.
So if I say, how was your teeth? My teeth were, because they're not going to know what I...
Okay.
That's all.
Okay.
Okay, so wait.
I think you should redo your introduction because you're reading.
No, he was just nervous.
Yeah, I was nervous. So...
That's good. I'm nervous. No, I'm not kidding.
No, well, should I do the introduction over?
No,
Yeah, 'cause
you're going to say whatever you want. I just wanted to...
second hand, so I pick and choose what I need.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
Okay.
So you had veneers to improve your smile.
Yes.
And it ended up messing up your whole mouth.
It messed up my whole mouth. And I couldn't eat, And like I said, I lived on mashed potatoes and ice cream for those couple months.
Well, wait, we're going to go back to just the veneers for a sec.
Oh,
so
okay.
with the veneers, they started to go bad because I didn't really know that that's a huge problem. So, I'm sure there are other people out there that have had veneers on and
Yeah.
they're failing.
Yeah.
So I just want to make people aware of that if you're going to get veneers, you got to make sure that
The veneers are not guaranteed. I've talked to many people that said it, and they said their veneers went bad or whatever the case may be, or same thing. I was getting infections on my gum, and that's what the problem was.
Yeah. Okay.
So then I looked into the Forever Smile.
So then you went to the dentist and they said you have to remove all your teeth.
You have to remove all your teeth. Yep.
And so you had your teeth removed.
I had my teeth removed.
And what did they do with you? What did they do then?
I had my teeth removed, and then I had a denture put in, and that was the worst experience of my life. Not being able to eat, not even smile. I get a lot of compliments. I used to get a lot of compliments on my nose because it was small, but now it's my smile.
With your Forever Smile.
With my Forever Smile.
Let me see that nose. Turn to the side. Nice nose.
Look at that side view.
Big Italian nose.
It's a big Italian nose.
It's a good Italian nose. Right? You gotta smell that sauce. All right, so that's a shame, boy. You were here, you were looking to improve yourself, and it ended up being a detriment.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's horrible.
So you went to Dr. Herin, and she explained to you about Forever Smile.
Yes.
And what was your... Okay, let me just backtrack. How'd you hear about Forever Smile?
Actually, a commercial.
Yeah, you saw a commercial?
Yes, I saw a commercial for the Forever Smile, and I jumped on it. Obviously, I made an appointment right away. They took for a consultation, and I met with Dr. Herin, and went good right from there.
Yeah. I just have a question. Did you know that this procedure exists before you started researching?
I knew it existed, but I didn't know if it was good or not. Mm-hmm. I didn't know how great it was because I didn't know anyone that had it.
Mm-hmm. Oh, okay. Did you do your research on it or not?
I did a little bit of research, but walking into the office and talking with everyone in the office was just, it's literally like family. Like they treated you like awesome.
So that's how you knew.
That's how I knew.
That's right. You went to Hauppauge for your consult?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. So when you walked in, what did you think about like the technology and the whole vibe
Oh,
of the
the
place?
technology was incredible. I couldn't believe like the 3D things that they were doing, like all the effects and everything. And they actually show you what it's going to look like when you smile, everything. And, that was an amazing experience.
So you met with Dr. Herin, and how'd she make you feel?
Like I could get married again.
Besides that, I mean about your teeth, Anthony.
Actually, she's made me feel really good. Like, I was very happy. Like, she was very, like, sympathetic to everything. Like, amazing person.
So you felt some compassion there.
Yeah, definitely
hard
compassion.
to
She was
find.
a really good, like, doctor,
Right. And so when did you know that this was the right procedure for you? You were going to go forward,
Oh, as soon as after having a conversation with her. Yeah, I knew after having that conversation with her, I was like, I'm doing it. And then I saw the surgical coordinator, Gabrielle, and I was like, I'm in, And right from there, it was like, okay, we could do it like the following week. And I was like, wow, really? The following week? She's like, yep.
Yeah.
She's like, I'll squeeze you in.
Squeeze you in. Nice. Did she help you with financing, or did you need her help for that?
Yeah, like she helped like with the financing. Basically it could be like a car payment, but it'll be the best car payment you'll ever pay for your life. Obviously, what $200 something a month for 5 years or whatever,
Yes. Which is so important because so many people write into us, how can I afford this? It seems impossible to people. And yes, it's a big expense. But if you're able to get financing and break it down, it's like a car payment.
Let me tell you, if you have the chance to do it, if you have any problems or any pain with teeth, I recommend anyone to do it. I wish I did it 20 years ago when I was a teenager.
So you could be smiling like this. Okay.
It's, you know what? That's the first thing people look at is a smile when and that's a huge thing.
Right. It's a huge thing to be able to smile and eat.
Yeah.
Two basic things, right?
Now I could tear up a steak like a pit bull.
Like a pit bull, eh? Is that what you look like? Too much. Too much. Wait, let me just see my questions. Do I have any that I'm leading up to? Okay, wait, we're getting there. Okay. So now you made your final decision, and did you do it like a week later?
Yeah.
You did?
I did it a week later. Gabrielle was like, I could squeeze you in with Dr. Herin at this time. And I was like, I'll do it.
Great.
So, and that was amazing.
Were you nervous about anything? Any part of it?
No, I wasn't. I mean, obviously, everyone's always nervous when you first wake up. Like how you're gonna feel and everything else and this and that. I mean, I woke up and I was just like, wow. Like I knew from instant when I got it done that I was gonna be able to eat and everything and smile and everything. And waking up from the anesthesia, the first thing I said to them, I'm like, what'd you guys do to me? Did you turn me into a vampire? I have a sudden urge I want to bite everyone. I had everyone hysterical cracking up over it.
I just want to bite everyone.
Yeah, that's what I said.
that.
I was like, I just want to bite everyone.
Too much. Oh, wait, what was my question for you? Hold on. Oh, how did you feel? Oh, that I fed you your first line. Okay. Did you have trouble eating before the procedure? Yeah.
I had a lot of trouble eating before the procedure, obviously. I literally lived on ice cream and mashed potatoes like a baby. It's so not normal. I mean, I would never get dentures. I would never recommend anyone to ever try them. I mean,
To try dentures.
yeah, to try a denture, it's bad. It's just not, it's embarrassing. I mean, I'm FaceTiming with my daughter, and my daughter's like, Dad, make sure you put your teeth in,
Yeah, if I'm with my friends.
That's horrible. It's embarrassing. So I would always have to get that glue, stick it in. I mean that just sounds
Worst. Right, and you said it was impossible to eat with dentures. Tell me about that.
It is impossible. Like it hurt my gums so bad. Like you can't chew. I couldn't chew anything. I felt like I was a baby. Like I had to eat like everything soft, like mashed potatoes. If I went out to eat anywhere, I'd be like, oh, you have mashed potatoes or gravy? or I'll just get ice cream for dessert. And you know, you can't tell anyone. You know, it's embarrassing. You know, like,
Right.
oh, I have a denture. You know.
That sucks. That's really sucks. Well, I'm glad you found us. And I'm glad you got your solution.
I found you. I'm glad I found you.
And you're not living with those dentures.
No, you know, that was a disaster.
Disaster, I bet. Let me see what other questions you have, and then we'll talk about waking up from the surgery.
Yeah.
How is your experience with Dr. Herin?
Well, we all know that.
Tell me, over here, tell me.
My experience with her?
Yeah.
Well, she's my future ex-wife. You know that.
She's going to be your next wife.
I have a big crush on her. No,
Oh my God, because she's adorable.
no, she's adorable, and she makes you. Dr. Herin makes you feel very comfortable, like with the whole procedure. Like she literally will sit down with you and talk to you for like a half hour over it. You know, it made me feel really comfortable.
Good. Not like your last dentist.
No, not like the last dentist.
You know, a lot of people say that they may not want to go to a woman's surgeon, but because we do hear that sometimes, and that's fine. But a woman's surgeon sometimes can have that compassionate, soft touch that a lot of people respond to, you know.
Well, usually a lot of people, you know, wouldn't want to go to a woman's surgeon or this and that. I'd rather a woman's surgeon on anything. Like I actually ask for female doctors for my whole body because they're more compassionate. You know, they got that, you know, that nice compassionate feeling, warm feeling that they give you. You know, their vibe. You know.
Yeah, I don't blame you. It sounds good. How old are you?
I'm 25 with 25 years experience.
I like that one. You plan these jokes. I'm not going to ask you number 5.
I'm over 21.
Yeah, don't ask.
I'm not going to ask you number 5.
Massive. No, I'm kidding.
This is not a dating interview, by the way. This is not going on on dating site. Nope.
Actually,
It's gonna be on TV.
well, actually, I'm on a dating app, Hinge, and I get a lot of compliments on my smile. And they're like, "Oh my God, you have such a nice smile." I'm like, "Oh, thank you. Why? How are your teeth so white?" I was like, "Oh, I brush them like 20 times a day." Obviously, the gig is up if they see the commercial now. But
So funny. Oh my God. Okay, so do you remember anything from the surgery?
I remember going to sleep, waking up. And it felt like a 5-minute nap, but woke up and everything was a successful surgery with it.
Yeah.
And
They show you that mirror?
yes, they
And
showed,
tell me about
showed me
that.
a mirror. And you know, you get like mushy eyed, like you want to cry, like you want to tear up because you wake up and you're like, oh my God, I can smile, like I see teeth. You know what I'm saying? Like that, it's an amazing feeling.
That's a big deal.
It's a really big deal.
Wake up and see a beautiful smile. in
Yeah, and it's like right away. You know, you don't have to wait. You know, like or anything. You know, you just wake up and you got to smile, and it's white. You know, it's.
And it's pretty.
I'm so pretty.
Well, that's the amazing part about Forever Smile is that you wake up with teeth in your mouth after 4 hours. And a lot of other places don't do that because
Yeah.
they don't have the lab facilities. Did you see the lab in the back? Oh, no.
I saw the lab, and they showed me the lab,
Uh-huh.
and introduced me to the guy that makes the teeth and everything. And I was like, oh, I want it like this. I want it like this. You know, like, and he was like, we could do anything you want.
Uh-huh.
And then they showed you on the screen like how it would look and everything else. And I was like, oh, perfect. You pick your colors, like the shades or whatever. Of course, I got white. You know, like I was like, oh, make them as white as you can.
There you go.
So
There you go. They look beautiful.
thank you.
They look beautiful. So you woke up and you looked in the mirror and you wanted to cry.
Yeah, because it's emotional. I woke up, I was very emotional because, like, for those months I had the denture, I was, you know, miserable. I didn't want to go out. I didn't want to, like, meet anyone, you know,
Right.
nothing, you know, because I was always afraid of them falling out. if not like getting loose, if I had mashed potatoes or something at a place, you know.
Right.
So I didn't like do anything for those few
You
months.
stayed in. That's so not you and your personality.
Oh yeah, I'm a barrel of laughs. I'm big out there.
I'm a barrel of laughs. Well, the thing is, a lot of people, you know, their whole personality is squashed because they can't be their true selves.
Yes.
Right?
You know what? Like, you can't be yourself if you can't smile. I'm a funny guy. I like to go up to anybody. I could talk to anybody. My personality, you know, I don't care who you are. I'll go up and talk and laugh or whatever. Couldn't do it. I couldn't go out.
That's horrible.
So-
It has to squash your whole.
It changed my life. It literally changed my life. And I'm eating a lot more, obviously, you know, which is a good thing, you know.
Right. I was going to get to that after. I just wanted to ask you about the teeth themselves. So you said you picked out the smile that you wanted, and did everything come out the way you wanted? The look, the smile, the
Yes.
shape, the color?
Everything came out. And even after the fact, after like you get your smile and everything, and like say you wanted like a tooth file down a little bit or to make an adjustment on something, they just do it right there. You know, the doctor comes in and goes, okay, I'll shave that part to make it comfortable. Like, you know what I'm saying? In the back or whatever, like if something's sticking out or whatever, if not comfortable.
Right. Did you change it much from the look when you got your first temporaries? You change it
No, I didn't. When I got my temporaries,
and then to the finals. Did
into
you
the
change them or change the color or change that?
no, I kept everything white, as white as could be. I said, make him white, you know, because obviously it's a forever smile. Like I want it forever, so I want it to be white forever, and I want it to look good. So
Yeah. Perfect. Oh my God, I can't imagine how happy you must have been, honestly. Just put myself in your shoes, waking up after having dentures.
waking up after this, like it changed my life. Like if I could do this again, I would. I wish I would have did it years ago.
Yeah. So many people that are afraid to do it for many reasons, either the cost or the pain. They think there's going to be pain. Did you have pain after the surgery? Tell me about your recoup.
A little bit of pain. No, I was actually chewing a steak the following day. I literally was like,
Not supposed to do that, Anthony.
I wanted to like chew a steak, and I'm like, you know what? I want steak. I want mashed potatoes, corn. I want the whole thing. I want the whole works. I actually ate a whole steak like the next day.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
So you didn't have to take time off from your life.
No,
Okay.
I didn't
So
have to take
did you
time off or anything.
have to take pain meds or?
Only for a couple days. I only took medication for a couple days, and I was like done. That was it.
Did you have swelling, black and blue?
A little, I had swelling, but I didn't have any black and blue. Like some people say they would have black and blue, like eyes and everything like that.
You did.
Or,
So you did
or,
good.
yeah, I did good actually. And usually, you know, I bruise easily, but I didn't.
Oh,
Like,
you do usually bruise.
I usually bruise easily, but I didn't during this. I thought I was gonna like, you know, wake up and it was gonna be puffy, but it wasn't.
Dr. Heron's light touch.
Oh, she's amazing, Dr. Herin. Oh my God.
Bring up Dr. Heron's name and your smile.
She,
It's like,
you see that? She did it.
she gave you
She's
your
an
smile.
angel.
She gave you your
I'd
smile.
put her right on top of my tree for Christmas.
I want to see that, Anthony. You're going to get a little cutout picture of her and light it up. Too much. Okay, so the surgery was good. You met with the anesthesiologist and you felt comfortable with all that. And the staff, how'd you feel about that?
Oh, the staff was amazing. I'm telling you, I've never walked into a doctor's office where everybody was friendly. Everybody made you feel comfortable. And like, I'm not trying to sell anything here. Like, let me tell you, this changed your life, like for the good. It's the best thing I ever did for myself. The best thing I've ever did for myself.
On that, really.
Yep.
You know, because that's for your whole life. And, you know, people say, oh, how are you going to spend that on your teeth? But you know what? If you have never had this situation, you would not understand it.
Yeah,
People do not understand who have normal, healthy teeth what the big deal is,
Yeah.
really. But it's a whole different life.
It's a whole different life. Nobody will understand if you have problems with your teeth, and like, you know, you have to get them taken out or whatever. Nobody will ever understand, like, not eating, not being able to eat anything that you want. I mean, nothing. Now I could chew candy apples. I could chew steaks. I could chew anything.
Right.
I mean, they're stronger than my original real teeth. That's how good they are.
Wow.
I'm so impressed with it. Like I said, I just wish I would have done it years ago.
Okay. Well, you're here now, and it's beautiful now, and you
Yeah.
can enjoy life now.
Yeah.
So tell me the best part. Best part. Is the steak? Is the smiling? Best part of now.
But the best part is I got a date with Dr. Herin every 6 months for the rest of my life.
What's your date for?
The date every 6 months is like a cleaning, you know. I guess checkup, cleaning every
I
6
think
months.
you can come every year now, but you have to come every 6 months.
Oh, I gotta go to 6 months.
You can come even more.
We want you to come every 6 months.
Just here, man.
I'll go up there with coffee and stuff.
Amazing. Oh my God! And I see you can't stop smiling, and it's a
Yeah.
beautiful smile.
Oh, thank you so much.
That's got to really help your heart, right?
Yeah, of course it helps your heart. It makes you feel good. You know, like I said.
Go out, be anywhere, and just be yourself. Really.
Yeah.
Wow.
I don't have to like be fake or anything, or not, you know, open my
able to be
mouth
yourself.
to eat things like
Yeah.
that.
So, what would you tell somebody that's really like on the fence about doing this for any number of reasons?
If anyone is on the fence on doing this, I'll give them my phone number. They could call me. I'm telling you, it'll really change your life. Eating is everything. Like your smile. Like that's the first thing girls look at. You know, they look at your smile. Mm-hmm. Besides my small nose, you know. But.
Now people don't appreciate your nose. Now they just look at your teeth.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah.
That's great. That
So
smile
it actually
really
takes
is.
away from the nose now, so that's good.
No, your smile really is beautiful. Lights up your whole face and your eyes. So
Thank you. Thank you to Forever Smile for this.
Yeah.
You know,
You're welcome.
how am I doing?
You're welcome. What else do you say? What else? Did I ask you all your questions? Let me just say. I think I did.
Yeah.
Not number 5.
No, funny?
ask number 5.
I did that as a joke. I was like, to see if she's paying attention. Like, you know,
Oh, I pay attention,
I know she's
Anthony.
paying attention, but I'm like,
I read all the cliff notes.
If I would, yeah.
I was like, oh, it's massive.
God.
I'm hung like a bull field mouse. No, okay.
All right, was there...
That's not on there.
All right, we'll wrap it up. You did amazing, by the way. Is there anything that we didn't get to talk about or you want to tell me about or
I don't know.
any more jokes you've been thinking up?
Oh, I got a lot up my
Okay,
sleeve.
well.
I got a lot of jokes, but I don't know.
If they're appropriate.
I don't know if they're appropriate for the camera.
I bet you do. You sign up for some stand-up lessons there, I think.
Yeah.
That would be good. Well, congratulations. I'm really happy for you, for one, because
Thank you very
see
much.
your life change like that and see your beautiful family really so happy for you. You know, that means everything.
Yes,
right?
it is.
Smiling and eating. What else
Smile.
is there?
I smile all the time, so it's going to be forever. Forever smile, obviously.
Thank you, Anthony.
Thank
You're the
you.
best.